Oh, here's a few. I remember getting these randomly. Let me just do these all as a batch, in fact. Were there good games out at the time? Yes, there were. Some of them I rented. This is what I owned. So being a port of a like British PC games, of course, has a really cool intro, and then there's the game itself. So Archon's an interesting one. Uh, that wasn't skippable, by the way. Let's go. Let's go dark side. Sure. So, this is a combination of things. One of those things is chess. One of those things is not. We have to be moving to get your charts to recharge. Right with that. So yeah, instead of just capturing pieces, you have these little arena duels. This game is kind of cool, honestly. Let's see what I want to do here. I want to say, like, holding these 5 squares is some kind of, like, victory condition. There's also, like... Oh, well, that was quick. There's also this whole light and dark tiles give the different sides different bonuses during fights, so you want to, like, try to do your fighting when the tile is your color, ideally. Or, like, stop on the really light or dark ones that are fixed. Oh, right, there's spellcasting, too. I forgot about that. Yeah, a little bit is my shot has recharged sound. So it's... Yeah, you win if you hold all the special squares, and there's also, like, a tie if too much time goes by without a fight. I should do more of the actual spell casting, too. Especially right now when, like... And the UI is a thing. How do I cycle through these? Up and down? Okay. Sure. This is nice and dark, so let's see if I can take out your Jin. Oh yeah. Easy. But those are just gone after the one regardless. But it's an interesting mix of like positioning tactics and then just twitchy reflexes. And the whole color thing. I do kind of like the tile sets changing as they do. And no more Phoenix. Someone else will have to help those frame for murder now. I should deal with that knight, because like I have my cool little shapeshifter, which is like becomes whatever you're fighting, and I don't really want to be fighting garbage units. I should also maybe go for it on their wizard. Oh, there we go. So if I don't lose anything, this is. I understand the narrative appeal of doing this, but it's not going to work for you. So I think I just win if I just do this. Yeah. That's Archon. It's an interesting curiosity, and you know, it's multiplayer. Having your pawns fight is interesting little duels because there's still that little like timer on your hits, but you're just kind of like trying to stay on top of each other and just like strategically dodge away at the last minute and use the terrain to just like knock yourself off on a rock. It's a cute little game. There's spellcasters, the shapeshifter becomes whatever it's fighting. You kind of saw everything it has to offer, but you know, it's a thing. Not a lot of people know about it. And now you do. That was a game that I got one year for like my birthday, and that was the one game I got for my birthday. And you know, that was a good 10 minutes. Maybe more, because I think I was a bit more impenetrable at the time. Speaking of impenetrable, and also speaking of Western Valve games, David Crane being the creator of Pitfall, I believe, would be his primary thing. And Pitfall at the time was like super cool for like an Atari 2600 game. It was like a full-on exploratory like cinematic platformer. But his sensibilities in 1989 a little questionable. Anyway, we are a boy and we have a blob. The blob is our friend. We can run around. We can let go of the forward button and take a while to stop. We can whistle if our blob is missing. We have our interesting little city skyline back here. If I keep going to the right for an absurd amount of time, there is a pharmacy where I can buy more jelly beans and vitamins, I believe, which is the ultimate goal for the halfway point of the game. But I had no money, so I had to find treasure in the underground. So I come down to the subway here, and we got, you know, a few screens of subway. And that's all we have. So what now, you may ask? And well, you notice at the bottom of the screen, it says that I have 72 licorice jelly beans. I can cycle through various other flavors that I have. Which was it? I think punch. And then I can hit A, because there is no jump button, to flick a jelly bean, hopefully into the mouth of my blob friend, causing some manner of transformation, in this case into a cartoon hole that I can then drop through and whistle, and you will come along with me. I can also, if I position my little pal just right, if you're wondering, does the manual explain what jelly bean does what? The answer is absolutely not. Okay, but now I'm stuck again. Like, where do I go from here? And I want to say, but again, it's been a while, and this is probably going to go terribly. I just, pick a random spot and drop to the floor, and hopefully I don't die. Hopefully I don't. I did say hopefully. Let's try here. It's a very trial and error sort of game. Also death. Just trying to give you the authentic experience of avoidance blob. Just like all the way back through. Did I try it here? Okay, didn't die. Uh-oh. Didn't move out of the way. But yeah, okay. Now this is just some simple platforming with like incredibly slidey controls. Okay, that's one. 20 more to get. When you do have one of these like obvious death falls, you're not completely without recourse because which one was it? And a coconut, you like throwing like a bowling ball. Was it cola? I think it was root beer. Because root beer floats, and there's like a lot of puns. Oh no, root beer is rocket. Okay, that is for getting to the second half of the game after you've gone to the pharmacy. I know ketchup the blob hates to eat, and it will just teleport him to your location if you're on the floor. Oh, the whole game is incredibly mean. That's right, the first time with cola? Yes. Nice safe bubble. We'll get out of bike. I think we're going to the water soon. Oh, okay. Can I deal with that in some way? I must be able to. Can I coconut it? It's a good way to, like, you know, see what's on the next couple of screens anyway. And this is what we have the ketchup beans for, because, like, I mean, otherwise, you're just gone. Let's see. What did the strawberry do? Okay, bridge. I don't get the logic on that one, but sure, it's a thing. Cinnamon is... I know apple is at, like, jack to lift things up. Okay. Right, so cinnamon is spicy or hot, and therefore a blowtorch. And then rocks fall, I dies. I think I can just, like, gun it and be fine, maybe, if I'm... Nope, nope, no. Gotta dodge her in some way. Game over! Yes, the umbrella, thank you. So, starting over. It is, for what it's worth, at least a short game. And it's evil and just, like, pure try stuff and, you know, memorize things or look at the big fold-out map in Nintendo Power, which helps a lot. But, you know, it's not fun. Like, it's creative. Gotta give it that. Oh, I forgot to show off that you can do, like, the Wile E. Coyote thing if you skid to a halt going off the edge of a platform. Just because. Okay, so we want to be towards the left of the screen. And punch through again. Why wouldn't touching a spiderweb kill you? Didn't blow up in time. Okay, and... The trampoline's another fun one, because you can, like, get basically infinite height if you stay on it, but, like, you do have to land safely eventually. Okay, so cinnamon to burn the spider so I don't just die from touching it. If you run too fast, it's also an issue. Put you down, turn you back, and then... what was it? It was... vanilla? Yeah, like, almost rhymes. A lot of cartoon... Oh, yeah. Oh, here's where I was saying, yeah, I can't run too fast, because... it's not just, like, protection from this hazard, you know, like... It only blocks the ones that directly impact the umbrella. So you kind of have to... Yeah. Yeah. Like that. Yeah, a game that not a lot of people, I think, played in the day, and, like... It's not a lost classic, but it's interesting. There's some cool ideas in here. The game's just a huge dick. Anyway, yeah, once you are done, or otherwise, with the underground area, which has its, like, what is it, 21 treasures to find, potentially? You don't need all of them, but, like, the more you have, the more you have to spend at the pharmacy. You eventually make your way back up to the surface, and then you go to the pharmacy, you spend your money, you get your, I think, a couple other flavors of Jelly Bean, and also, or maybe just get a bunch of pills. And then you turn the Blob into a rocket, which I will definitely show off after my next game over. You need those to, like, deal with the deadly hazards of space, basically. And then fight the Blob King, who is vulnerable in a deadly fashion to vitamins, you see. But not the ones you buy at the pharmacy, the ones that he has on a shelf in his throne room, and you just, like, turn the Blob into a jack, knock it over. It's a thing. So, okay. I need to be a bit closer there, buddy, I think. Hopefully not, because this is as close as we're getting. Will you be smart enough to slide over? Yes, okay. I think now comes the underwater section if I don't, like, touch this centipede. Hey, I made it. Might be able to go through there, which might not just be instant death. Okay, so that diamond I need the trampoline to get. So I park my Blob about here. And then it is the tangerine trampoline, I think. And here the physics can really kill you. Okay, just not fatal. There's kind of enough punch that I can just skip past that one, right? And you got, if you miss, then your Blob is sad and you waste the Jelly Bean. So I think it can happen. I really appreciate, like, just how many spares you get of the important stuff, though. Like, going to do the double thing again because I do not remember where it's actually ever safe to fall. I mean, there is a, I don't want to say tough but fair. It's very unfair. But there's a very, like, arcade designer mindset. Like, you will make progress. You will eventually figure everything out. It's just, you're gonna die a whole lot first in totally unfair ways. And also get sick of the music. And, well, Okay, could I, like, drop to the floor here? I vaguely remember, like, winding up underwater early in the game. Like, I have enough punch to experiment. I do want to go off the side there. I'm just trying to if there's a treasure over here first. Maybe. Also, I don't care now that I thought and think about it longer. So you don't need all the money. If you could get, like, you know, 5, 6 treasures and then, like, get back up to the surface, you'd probably be fine. It's just that, like, once you're down here, you're kind of down here. Water physics exist. It's nice looking water. But a lot of this game too is it just doesn't feel like an NES game, you know? Can I just get around that somehow? Or am I just, like, in the wrong part of the water? Haha, sucks to be you. Should have been several things to the left before I went down here. But this is now impassable. That might be the case, actually. Or can you, like, bounce out if you start low enough? No. Okay. Yeah, a lot of just blind leaps of faith. Most would give you the middle finger. And of course, if you're not in the bubble, you drown instantly. And then, of course, like, am I just stuck here? Or can I escape via trampoline? Anyway, yeah, there was like a sequel to this on the Game Boy. Oh wait. Okay, now I don't have to use a ketchup for this. I can use honey? Yeah. So I think I can go down from here underwater and that would be fine. Or will I just like splash in the water and die? Or nothing will happen. That's another possibility. Okay, so I need to... I can't use the ladder because you're not standing in the right spot. Maybe I can? I mean, I have 71 I can test. Yeah, that's not happening. Can we come on Blob, hop to the left? Anyway, yeah, then there was also on the... I want to say the Wii? A weird, also just called The Boy and His Blob, sort of sequel? That, like, doesn't hate you, and is very cute, and has a dedicated hug button, and it's like, it's nice. That one's worth playing. Okay, so from here, I think I use Cola. But yeah, this is another game that's like, this was the game I had for a period of, like, you know, 6 months, give or take. Or, I don't know, like... Christmas until my birthday, or my birthday until Christmas, whichever it was. So yeah, like, you know, some portion of a year. And that was just it. Plus, you know, the games that I already had, which you've seen, and you know, I kind of played them sufficiently. So I just like sat down with this for, you know, a couple weeks and worked all this out. So now here I gotta watch out about the like electric kelp and switch to my other turtles to manage. Like, it's kind of an interesting game. It's like it's got aspirations to be kind of like an out of this world thing, but like, okay, you know, I can't go on, little buddy. I'm just. Oh, then he's sad. I did want to show off, even though I will be like, I'm pretty sure, just throw it on the ground. Let's go to your home planet and die there. Yeah, like a lot of the graphics in this, in the background, are very nice. The actual character model for your character in particular sucks, but like the rest of it's pretty nice. So how many coconuts do I have? 6. Okay. So these marshmallows will kill you. This is the planet Blabonia now. If I had... that inertia. If I had gone to the pharmacy, I could get a gun and load it up with vitamins and shoot a lot of the hazards here. I do like how the music gets like intense at this part of the game. I gotta do the whole gauntlet again, don't I? And the umbrella will not save me here. Okay, so those cherries will kill me. From farther away than I thought they would. So the trick